People who are Storm, it sucks for them because, oh gosh, sketchy. Because they kind of lose their advantage of just constant crit. Because everybody crits all the time now, apparently. Yeah. But all the other schools that didn't previously have, like, a whole bunch of crit, now actually, you know, are doing a little bit more damage, which is nice. It just sucks for Storm. It really does. Really, really does. Oh, it's Jimmy the Socks. Jimmy Socks! Give me health. Give me more health. Jimmy Socks. Hate this man's. Hate this man's. Yeah. I like how the system works. I just really wish it would just not show crit, and that it would be kind of more just like a invisible extra damage boost, kind of like damages, but invisible, because, you know, seeing crit all the time, it does really slow the battle down. And I think they need to start focusing on, instead of, you know, how the systems work, how to speed up battle, because battle takes ages, absolute years, and it's kind of annoying, especially if there's not going to be like a proper block anymore. Like, you could still have the block animation, I guess, if they do actually have like over your block. I think that would be a good idea. Yeah. Right. Let's go for a hit next, maybe, with some of these things. But yeah, I definitely really love the new crit stuff. It's fantastic. It just really does suck for Storm, and I understand why they're some Storm Wizards could be a little bit upset, because you're kind of just giving everybody their thing, if that makes sense. Hold up. There we go. There we go. Right, let's go for this, sure. Done. Lovely. Right. Done. I thought I clicked done, but that's fine. Whatever. What the heck? Interesting. Hi, Logtrosity, welcome. I'm doing pretty well. New update for Pirate? No, never. Never a new update for Pirate. I'm just questing on my Swashbuckler. Because we haven't done that for a while, and I need content, so we're questing for 8 hours. Also, because it's the 8-hour stream day, yay! Woo! Because, channel points work. You guys should be hoarding your channel points for January as much as you can be. Because, man, we'll be doing, hopefully, another 8-hour stream in February for you all. Who knows, but hopefully if you get to the goal, you might be able to. I would say you would be able to, but you never know. You never know. Right, you are going to pop off here, Sarah. You are going to go right there. Right there. Well placed. Well placed, as always. Hopefully we can finish off Marleybone. I can't actually remember how much is left of Marleybone. But I'm kind of hoping we can finish off Marleybone and start Aquila today. That would be pretty good. That would be ideal, to be honest. That would be really ideal. Do you suggest that you play Pirate101? If you haven't played it before, for sure. It's a fun game. An absolutely tremendous game. And if you haven't played it, I would highly recommend it. Would highly recommend you play it if you haven't. Because it's a really cool story. Yeah. And also there's a wee little teaser in there's also a wee little teaser in Caramel that's been in Pirate for like forever. So yeah, you know, just saying. Not gonna say any more on that, but hey. Caramel, by the way, is a new word for Wiz, in case you didn't know. More specifically in the puppet shows. The puppet shows are honestly the best part of Pirate. The best part of Pirate. It's really a nice game to try out once if you have the chance. Yeah, exactly. Sheila, welcome, welcome, welcome.
Craft Majiwu, Craft Majiwu, Craft Majiwu, Craft Majiwu, Craft Majiwu, Craft Majiwu.
Thank you for the 3-month sub. Welcome back for another month. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you today? Hope you're doing well. How many levels are there? There are 70 levels. There are only main worlds. There's no side worlds. There are side quests though, but no side worlds. And there is Skull Island, Monquista, Valencia, Cool Ranch, Mushu, Marleybone, Aquila, Valencia, Part 2. So 7 worlds, 8 if you count Valencia Part 2. Yeah, and we're in Marleybone, which is second to last or third to last, depending if you count Valencia Part 2 as its own world. Yeah, right, this man's not cool. Don't like him at all. You're pretty good. How are y'all? I'm doing it fantastic today. Oh, we just have to defeat him. Fantastic. Right. Not what I meant to do. I meant to click him, but whatever. Whatever. We'll deal with that as it comes. Fantastic. You wish you sub, but you had to cancel your target card, which you used to buy bits. Your wallet was stolen at work a few days ago, which sucks. That really does suck. Having a wallet stolen is the worst thing ever. The absolute worst. But don't feel like you have to sub, okay? I will still do this even if no one subs. I do this purely for enjoyment, not for any other sort of thing. It would be great if, you know, it was, but I don't really care. I really don't care. You can sub if you want to, but if not, even if you're just here, I appreciate it. I really don't need anything more. But yeah, don't feel like you have to sub. That is the one thing that I like to say, because you should not feel like you have to sub. Right. Even if you just want to lurk, that's cool as well, because hell, I lurk all the time in streams. I lurk all of the time. All the time. I'd be the king of lurking. The king of lurking. You won't even know I'm there, and just suddenly I'm there. In fact, you wouldn't even know, because I'm just so good at lurking. So good. But yeah. So good. But yeah. And Pirate101 Wizard City is free, but membership for other worlds as always. Yeah. Skull Island, basically the way that it goes in Pirate is it's locked into like books. And the prologue, the majority of the prologue is free. And then you have to pay either buy each book afterwards, or which can be more than just one area. That was way too quick. That was way too quick. Jeez. Usually that fight takes forever. That was super duper quick. Holy moly. But yeah, you either pay by book or you do a membership. Unfortunately, what I think would be fantastic if KingsR could do this is to have like your Wiz membership also count for Pirate and vice versa. That would be fantastic. Especially since they're not updating Pirate anymore. It doesn't really make sense to have two separate things anymore. Just saying. That would be that would be one thing that I would actually love to see happen. I know it's probably never going to happen, but like that would be cool if your membership was for both games, not just for one. But that's not how it works. Past level 6 is when you'll be hit by the paywall, if that's what you mean. Yeah. You get so basically the start of Pirate is very similar to the start of Wiz. And there's like the storyline splits off into 3 separate ways, and you can only do one if you aren't a member. The other 2 you have to be a member for and continue on with your membership for the rest of the game. Yeah. There we go. More nautical XP. We really need to start training up those companions a little bit more. A little bit more. You don't think you ever subbed to your channel yourself? You've been gifted on several streams. Bet you wanted to. Ah, fair enough. Well, if you want to, you can, but you don't have to. Don't feel like you have to. Right, now we need to go back to the lighthouse. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Here we go. Here we go. But you're buying Steam card to renew your Wiz membership on Steam because you do mains and sides on your life, and you still have to get the Cape of a Spirit and do one of Brisbary's Tower, Lower Zigzag, House of Scales, Atlantia, SSQ. What is SSQ? I can't remember. What? SSQ. Rooftop. I assume it's part of the Marleybone thing. Yeah. And some ZF sides before going back on mains and Zafaria. Ah, fair enough. I do that on my Fire Wizard. I'm currently, what, level 80 something in the Weird in Avalon, and I've done all of the side quests so far and all of the dungeons that pop up twice. So you get the maximum XP from it. So yeah, we're doing quite well on that character. I haven't actually quested them in a long time because I've been so busy. So busy. But yeah. Oh, Sand Squid Tentacle. Ah. Why is it Q for Tentacle? That doesn't make sense. Unless the Q's for Squid, but then it would be it should be a lowercase Q. But then that's just me being weird with how acronyms work. Yeah. Okie dokie. You had the idea of doing 2 runs of Kensington and rerunning the instances up to where your current mainline quest is. It's really good to get XP that way. Yeah, really, really good. But if you don't want to do that, I completely understand because it is a little bit annoying. Just, you know, rerunning the same thing twice. SST. Yeah, I was slightly confused. I've never actually heard that acronym for Sand Squid Tentacle either. But, you know, it would make a lot more sense if it was SST, or if it was SSQ, it would be a lowercase q. Because it's not the first letter of the next word. Usually the acronyms, the bigger letters are just the whole word, like the first letter of each of the words, and if it's a small letter, it means it's carried on from the letter. So SSQ would be Sand Squid. The Q for squid. S for sand, S for squid, and then the Q following the S would be lowercase for squid. That's how acronyms work. Yeah, or at least that's my definition of how acronyms work. Generally, that's how it follows. Yeah. Right. Yeah, don't worry. I'm just slightly confused. I've never heard any of those acronyms for that man's, but I don't really farm him anyway, so I probably wouldn't know. But yeah, or at least I don't farm him yet. Fun fact. Fun fact might change in a little bit. Who knows? Yeah, right. Armada. Oh, hello. I like this bit. We're getting to face Rook soon. Someone's just like ahead of me. It's fantastic. I love it. I love it. It's amazing. It's amazing. Just popping in. Would like to add you, Rose, and TJE craft squad on Wiz at some point. You can for sure add me. Usually the best time to do that is while I'm streaming, or you can give me a TFC in Discord and I'll add you. But don't do that today just because I'm playing Pirate, and yeah. But generally, if I'm streaming Wiz, you can generally just give me a TFC and I'll add, but don't do it right today because obviously I'm not streaming Wiz at the moment. But yeah, welcome, Just a Bit Cloudy. How are you today? How's it going? Here. You are planning on doing a pack gifting for Christmas to the people you have added on Wiz plus Discord plus Twitch friends. That's kind. That is kind of you. I am doing pretty well. We just be questing Marleybone a little bit on my Swashbuckler. But awaiting for that event. Fair enough. I'm really hoping there's a crown sale soon. Just saying. There needs to be a crown sale. I am desperately low and I would love to buy some crowns, but I only do it when it's on sale because since I'm not in the US, it already costs like an arm and a leg to get crowns because of currency conversion. Let alone when it's not even on sale. Jeez. But yeah. I need a crown sale. I need a crown sale. Please, KingsIsle, please. 60 for 60 would be fantastic. I would buy. I would very much buy 60 for 60, please. 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 But because that is usually what I do every now and then. You like to gift, not sure why. Just always like to. Fair enough. I understand that. I understand. Gifting people is fun. That's why I try and do it as much as possible. At the moment, I'm just a little bit too poor on crowns to be doing that at the moment. Yeah. And I'd prefer to buy crowns when they're on sale than any other time. Bonnie Ann popping off there. Holy moly. Sheila, thank you for the 47 snowman's bits. I appreciate them. I really appreciate snowmans. Snowmans are cool. Snowmans are really cool. It's fantastic. Just wait for the 12 days of the spiral, then you get that discount, and I hope it's a good one. Yeah, I know. I love that. I usually use that for membership. That's usually when I get my membership. Yeah, so I'll be getting my membership, my yearly membership then for possibly both games. I'm not sure though. I'm not sure how much pirate I need, but I'll probably buy another year of pirate membership as well. Yeah, I used to go month by month, but that is actually more costly. And also I just play all year anyway, so I don't need to cancel it anymore. Yeah, fun fact. Fun fact, right, let's do this. And, this. And this. Done. Lovely, lovely, lovely. You just got this emote. Nice, Maduwu. Is fantastic. We love Maduwu here. We love Maduwu. We haven't actually done Medulla in so long. But, speaking of Medulla, there's a video on my second channel that went up, what, like, nearly 2 hours ago. That was a Brain Bashers that we did a wee while ago. So yeah, that's fun. Which is Medulla. We haven't actually done him in a long time. I've been slightly busy over this month trying to sort out videos and such. Where's the last chest? There it is. There it is. Gotta get the chest. Gotta get them all. Gotta get all of the chests. 6 of 8. Oh my gosh. We need one more fight. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Oh no. But yeah. You've noticed the carrot missile in the crown shop? Yeah, the vigilante gear is in the crown shop and Wiz. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I still think they need to add Wallaroo next. Wallaroo has to be next. If Wallaroo's not next, I'm gonna scream, honestly. It has to be Wallaroo next, right? That's how it works. Everyone's agreed here that Wallaroo is next. Please. Please be Wallaroo. The Adventures of Brent, the Polymorph Peas. Yeah. I love that fight. That fight's really interesting. I don't know how I'm going to solo that, though. I might have to go and ask Rose for help for that one. In the death walkthrough. Yeah. By the way, the next episode is tomorrow on the main channel at this time. This time tomorrow, the episode 2 of Caramel will be out on the main channel. Fun. Fun, fun, fun. What can I say? It's exciting. We get to know all of the things. We get to fight Gummy Bears. What else happens? We talk to a really cool man's in a really cool house with a whole bunch of other Cabal members, and then a hole appears, and then that's all the spoilers I'm gonna give. You should watch it, or you should play it yourself. Honestly, I have to say, they did such an amazing job with Caramel, and I think, honestly, it's mainly because the writer from Pirate is now the lead writer of Wiz, and his writing style and direction is just so good. So good. He's probably one of the best writers in the whole KingsIsle, I would say. Because his work, obviously this is Blind Mew that we're talking about, or the curator in the Wiz forums. He's the writer of, basically the writer and the main written vision of Pirate, I guess. And Pirate's story is so good. So good. If you haven't played through Pirate with dialogue, you should. You really, really should. Most of the dialogue is actually fantastic. The companion leveling thing, the promotions, are amazing. Absolutely amazing. They're the best part of Pirate, honestly. In my opinion. If you haven't played through them, they're so good. Some of them are very, very, very funny as well. But yeah, he's done a great job with Caramel. An absolutely fantastic job. Obviously, I know it's not just him, and there's a whole bunch of other story writers there as well, but him being the lead writer is, I honestly think, has really, really improved the story writing. I think he became a lead in Imperia Part 2, which is where you did start to notice the huge increase in quality of the story. Yeah, apparently, what I didn't know is apparently every single third arc world was written by a different person, like who was lead story writer for a different world, which is really crazy. No wonder it feels so slightly disjointed. That's the one problem I have with the third arc. It's a fantastic arc, but it's like slightly disjointed, ever so slightly, and that's probably why. That is probably why. I cannot reach. I can reach. Don't worry. I can reach. Done. Fantastic. But yeah. Uh-oh. I love that just like pause with the gun there. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's like, am I going to do it? Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Don't worry. Nice work. GG. GG. Let's get that gold. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Right. Here we go. Let's do this. This is a fun dungeon. I love this one so much. I really do. This is great. This is about where we started streaming on my privateer this time last year. So that's not too bad. That ain't too bad because we did all of from here basically all the way to the end on stream for my privateer, which is pretty cool after taking a wee little bit of a break. A wee little bit of a break from questing on him. I decided, you know what, we're just going to stream. Just going to stream it. And then I decided that this whole series would be streamed, which is fantastic. We did only start in Cool Ranch though on this character. So it's not all of it, but you know, most of it. The majority of it, for those of you who are wondering. All of those videos are on my second channel, !YT2 I think. I'll put that on there. Yeah, that one. All of those are in the playlist for Swashbuckler. Hopefully they're not doubled. YouTube has this weird thing where sometimes it will double, like put videos in there like 3 or 4 times of the same video. It's annoying. And I have to go through and like remove them. It's very frustrating. Very, very frustrating. Especially, they used to just, the auto add feature is great. And that's how I do most of my playlists, but I've had to turn it off because it would just start doubling up the whole playlist, which is annoying. Or sometimes even quadrupling it, and I don't understand how that's possible. I really do not. But yeah, all of those videos. If you've missed any part of this Swashbuckler journey, starting from Cool Ranch, because that's where we started this character, is there. Double reagents. Yes, it is double reagents. It's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. It's always when I stream Pirate. Don't know why. Don't know why. But whenever I do an 8-hour stream, instead of collecting reagents for 8 hours, it ends up being Pirate for 8 hours because I didn't know it was going to be double reagents. Sucks. Really sucks. But yeah, if you need all of that extract and salts and stuff for Dragoon gear, now's the great time to get it. The great time. Or if you wanted to craft the new Caramel gear. Yeah. Oh, Sheila, by the way. I think it was Dylan. He said that the gear from the vendor in Caramel City is from the final badge that you get in Caramel. Apparently. Apparently. That's what Dylan said in Discord. I don't know if you caught that. But yeah. That's how you get it. And it's so cool. It's so cool. I'm making that my new Death Stitch afterwards. After I finish Caramel. Next year, sometime, when I change my Stitch again. Ready for Wallaroo, which will definitely maybe be the next world. That'll be my new Stitch. I'm not sure which style I'm going for yet. It won't be the Hazmat. It'll be either of the two. Other styles. But I don't know if I'm going to go for the mouse ears or not. I don't think I will. Or hamster ears, I should say. They're not mouse. They're not mice. They're hamsters. But I don't think I'm going to go for the candy robe because it's just a little bit too colorful. You know, it's a little bit too flamboyant for my Death's style. He likes to stand out, but not with color. Not with color. But it's such a good looking gear set. They've done so well. Yeah, and then the hazmat boots actually look fantastic. All of the boots, and I have a big problem with boots in King's Isle games. Most of them look absolutely trash. But the new boots in Caramel look so good. All three sets of them are amazing. Out of this world, in fact. But yeah, you're doing the first one for the hat and shoes and the second one for the robe. Yeah. Yeah. I think the hat, I'm definitely going to be going with the candy one just because it makes sense. And I think the boots I'll probably go candy as well. I want the chests. I want chests. Please give me chests. Thank you. Please. Please. Chest. It's like, no, Brent, you are not allowed this chest. There we go. Fight me, Dragoons. There we go. Let's do this. Thank you for the follow. Yeah. But yeah, the gear in Caramel looks so good. So good. I'm so happy that they added actually pretty decent gear. You got a set of boots that look really nice, really good. It's probably the hazmat boots. Most of the gear that is dropped is hazmat. Or that style. Other than the final boss who drops the final boss style. Not the he drops, I don't think he's the candy. It's the opposite of whatever one you can craft, and I think it's the candy gear that you can craft. So it's the just the regular set of Caramel Defender or whatever they call it gear. Yeah. That one's what the boss drops with the hamster ear one. That's it. But the boots in Caramel just look so good. So good. Amazing. They really did a good job with the gear. Really, really did a good job. We need more good gear like that, honestly. But yeah, I'll definitely be rocking that as my Stitch for going into the next world. It'll be fantastic. You typically use the Marleybone high heel boots for your wizards, but it gets kind of repetitive. Yeah, same. I use Marleybone has great boots. Marleybone gear is fantastic. It's why I love the world so much. Polaris also. The basically my gear sets generally consists of Polaris or Marleybone gear on my Death because it just looks the best. In fact, on most of my characters, that's what it is. The boots that I use on my Death at the moment from Polaris are fantastic. They are probably some of the best boots in the game. Other than the Marleybone Swashbuckler boots, I think they're called. I also love the Swashbuckler hat, the Marleybone Swashbuckler hat, or the Dragoon hat from the Battle Angel bundle, where you get the Battle Angel pet, the Great Clock Tower bundle. That one's a really cool hat. That's one that I use currently. It's fantastic. Fantastic. But it sucks that that's in a bundle, because it's better than the Swashbuckler one, which is basically the same style, but just lower res, which you can get from Eloise and Marleybone. But yeah, they should really update this Swashbuckler gear. But hey, that takes a lot of time. A lot of time to do. A lot of time to do. Right. I remember I died in this fight, nearly. Or someone died in this fight on my privateer when we were doing this. I remember that. I remember that quite vividly. Kabam. Oops. Oopsie daisy. I hate dragoons so much. They're annoying. They are so annoying. Hold up. There we go. Sorry, just had to quickly do something. Quickly had to do something there. But yeah, the new gear in Caramel looks so good, and I will definitely be making my main stitch. Basically all of that gear, honestly. I said that to Rose, and she's like, the only problem is it has a big N on it, and I don't want to support Nana. I'm like, wow. So petty. So petty. Ugh. SMH. But yeah, the new Caramel gear looks so good. So good. Right, kabam. Lovely. Double tap. Nice. You're with Rose. Wow. You guys are so petty. So petty. So petty. Nana is, I'm sure, the fantasticest of all, and she is amazing and never does anything badly. Surely not. She's not a mouse. She's a hamster, okay? She's a hamster. Until her face is off the deck. That's not gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen. You are now an agent of Nana. If you use any of the new crafted gear from Caramel, you are an agent. No, fan! Oh, no. This is so sad. You're an agent of Nana. It's what happens.